right, good morning, everybody. Bibby Bobka was first in this chat earlier. Then we have Aaron Kinski. Oh, no problem there, Aaron. Hello, Donald. And I've been very sick. Just got out of rehab. I've been very sick. Sorry I haven't got to pay for my cards. I've been a very hard road for me, but God's in control. Yes, He is, Aaron. God is in control of everything in our lives. And NASCAR 9012, hey, Donald and everybody. So we do have a few people in the stream. I will get ready with our content at hand. I will highlight the one card I got in the mail yesterday. I just wanted, a friend of mine had said he found me something for my Yusei Kikuchi collection. And he was thinking about me, so he sent this to me, and I couldn't resist not opening it. So I opened it yesterday, but I'm going to share it with you here this morning before we get into our history lesson. And then after that, we will open up Ethan's Elvis covers and more from my last little deal that I did with him. So we'll open up that family mail call package, and then to round things up today, we will open up this blaster box of Topps Heritage Baseball trading cards, bringing back the 1971 Topps design, which we did do a Heritage box a little while back, but it's time to go for a second one. And if we do have time, we might open up a bonus box of possibly another Heritage or something else if you guys want me to do that. See if we can pull any heat out of some products here today. I just have to finish by about 12:30. It's going to sound kind of strange at this time, but this was scheduled before all this heated up, and my doctor's office actually wants me to still come in for my appointment just to be safe. I had some lab works done last week, and they do want to talk to me about some things. So I'm going to be going into my appointment. My appointment's at 1:30, but I gotta leave my house about 1, so I'm hoping to have a bite to eat before I get to the doctor's office to see what the doctor wants to discuss with me. It's just a normal follow-up, but since January of this year, my regular doctor that I go to, he retired, so I'm going to go in and see an ARNP that is well versed in. I'm pre-diabetes. I'm not a full-fledged diabetic, but I am pre-diabetes, so they do have some concerns with that, with everything that's going on. So they just want to give me a checkup real quick, make sure I am doing fine, but I am doing great. Looking forward to having some fun in the channel today. And for those that not going into anything in detail, and please don't mention what is going on as far as in the chat. Don't use the C word, if you know what I mean, the letter C. The current thing that's going around starts with the letter C. Please don't put that in the chat, or I'll have to have my, there's nobody else in the stream that's a moderator for me at the moment, but I'll kind of keep an eye on the stream. But yes, if that gets put in the chat, I will delete it just to be safe, because they do have YouTube is not reviewing videos to make sure it meets community standards, and the only thing they want put up from what's going on in this situation is people that are in the medical field in certain different YouTube channels that they'd rather prefer just put information out about this, that are really in the know and not just throwing out speculations and things like that. So I just want to err on the safe side and just leave it out of our social distancing content. We can do social distancing, and this is the best way to do it, because we are scattered throughout either the United States or around the world, people that come into my stream. So it does make it very, very easier. So other than that, right at 10:30 here, I will move some of this stuff out of the way, and then we will get into our content at hand, okay? So let me just set that right there, get some things ready here to make room on my side tables here so I can move things around when we get ready to get into our content at hand. So I do have 2 more packages coming in. So tomorrow I will be opening up Jonathan Clark's package that I got from him. Today I'll be opening up, this one here is from Ethan Lamb, Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. He sent me a package from his last sale that I bought into. So this is primarily mostly stuff for my PC. This is the Yusei Kikuchi card that I told you about in about 1 minute here. I'll talk about that just briefly here. And then, of course, after the history lesson for the 1982 Topps set, we will open up this Topps Heritage Baseball Trading Cards Blaster Box. Okay? So, looks like we do have 5 people hanging out in the stream. Do appreciate that. Hopefully everybody, again, is staying safe out there. And I know a lot of people don't like the government controlling what you do. Kevin's Card Collecting and More is here. Good morning there, Kevin. Hopefully you are staying well. Hopefully you are staying safe. So yes, Bibby Bobka is here. I seen you in the chat earlier at about 10 o'clock. I do kind of hang out. I did not come into my break room here until it was about 12 minutes after, I think. So I did respond to Bibby Bobka's message that they put in here at 10:03 when Bibby Bobka said, "Hello everyone, hope everyone is safe." Yes, stay safe, stay distance. It was a quiet, uneventful night in the Blomdahl residence last night. Our daughter came back from, and I believe they're going to be closing her clinic down that she works at, because a lot of what they do is elective surgery, and anything that has been scheduled, as long as it's, if there's any way that person could reschedule, that's what they preferred they do in light of what's taking place. But what my daughter is then checking into is if they close her clinic down, as far as trying to go to one of the local hospitals. It could be the hospital where my niece works at. She's a registered nurse. But my daughter doesn't want to just sit around the house all day, so if she can be a blessing and try and help in one of the hospitals down there where she works, that is, I believe, where her doctor does do some surgeries, and that's the Evergreen Hospital. That's where they will be. So without further ado, I'm going to put Ethan's package to the side here. It is 10:30, so we're going to get into this. So this will be opened after we do the history of the baseball cards. And then after Ethan's package here, we will open up this blaster box of Heritage 2020 Topps Baseball Trading Cards. All right, we'll set that off to the side. But real quick, before we get into our history of baseball, I'm going to just go over this one right here. This is the one I had mentioned. This is my first 1-of-1 printing plate. This is a printing plate for Yusei Kikuchi's rookie cards last year. This is from a Panini product. I would rather had a Topps printing plate. But I think most of the printing plates that I get, I don't know if maybe Topps don't put them in their products. I think they do. As far as I know, I think maybe Topps does, but I could be wrong there. So this is pretty much the printing plate for Yusei Kikuchi Panini Playoff. Okay, rookie card. You can see the rookie card emblem right here. And I thought this was weird when I got it in the mail yesterday and opened it up. I was like, that is so cool. You can tell it's a printing plate. But when you turn it over, it's like, that looks like the regular back of the card. But I guess that's the way Panini did it. But yeah, this is card number 6 from 2019 Panini America. And it is from their 2019 Panini Playoff Baseball. And this was card number 6 for Yusei Kikuchi. Kind of gives some of his stats there. Height 6 foot, weight 194. Me and him weigh about the same thing, but he's probably in better shape than I am. And I'm not 6 foot, I'm 5'6". I used to be 5'7". I shrunk an inch here in these last few years there. Guess it's part of getting older. So it says, though Kikuchi may have been a relative unknown when he joined Seattle as a 27-year-old rookie in 2019, the left-hander made quite a name for himself pitching for 8 seasons in Japan between 2011 and 2018. He compiled a 74-49 record while holding a 2.80 ERA over more than 1,000 innings pitched. So this is an actual printing plate used in the manufacturing of this card. So of course you can see down the bottom here by the bottom of his left foot there that's planted as he's getting ready to do his windup there, that it does say it is a 1/1. So that is definitely my first 1/1 Yusei Kikuchi rookie card. So I do appreciate that very much. So that will go with my Yusei Kikuchi rookie card collection, which I'll be highlighting one of these days from last year. I didn't realize he had so many different rookie cards, but with the new sets and everything that's out there, that is why that does happen. So without further ado, we will be getting into the 2082 or the 1982, Topps baseball card set, which means that on the 2nd of April, on the 1st of April, it sounds like an April Fool's joke, right? On the 1st of April, that means we will be up to my 1984 baseball card sets, and that is where I will use my actual complete 1984. I assume Donald has the regular card as well. Would look nice displayed next to it. Yeah, I got to make sure I do have that card. I don't remember seeing that one, but that's from I guess a separate Panini product. But I do have a bunch of Panini rookie cards. I'll have to look. The pose that was on the card kind of looks familiar, but I'll definitely have to double check that. But thanks, Kevin. Yeah, probably when I highlight the Yusei Kikuchi set, I will have to show the printing plate next to the regular card. That would be for sure. So without further ado, we're going to get into the 1982 baseball card set and go over the history of this set and then show you what the cards look like. And then we'll get into the rest of the content. Super short print card breaks. Nice to see you here. Believe I've got everybody else that's here. So just so you know, Jonathan, if you're still here, I will be opening up your box that you sent. I think I got another one coming from you tomorrow, but I'll just show you real quick on the camera here. This is the box I will be opening tomorrow. Okay, and it does say this is from Jonathan Clark. Okay, so this is the box of yours. It says 1 or 2 down here, but I know that's because I got this package and another package that had to go in the package locker in the mailbox. So that's pretty much what took place there. So that box will be open tomorrow. Super short print card break says, I can't wait to see the 1980. Yeah, I'm going to be highlighting that year. I'll read the history like we have here for the 1984 set, but then I'll move the book out of the way and put the baseball card set, and we will go through each of the cards in the baseball set for the 1984 set, because that is the oldest complete set for Topps that I have in my collection. And then we'll sporadically be continuing with Topps, possibly. I'm still trying to figure out how to take care of that after the 1986 set. But I will see what I can find on that and a way to do that. I think there might be a way, but I have to figure it out to continue my Topps baseball card set from 1987 coming up to date. Coming up to date might not be as hard once I get into the early 2000s, because I do have, well, the mid 2000s. I do have sets of baseball cards, complete sets from 2010 to current. Well, except for 2020. They don't have the complete set out yet. So, sports lines in the house. All right. So let's get into our 1982 set here, and I will read through the history of the 1982 baseball card set. So in 1982, Attendance was up, salaries were up, and ticket prices were up. So was the commissioner's contract as far as the owners were concerned, because they told Bowie Kuhn they weren't going to renew his contract. None of the reasons given seemed to be especially damaging appraisals of what the commissioner had done during his tenure. But the truth is that they didn't need a reason, other than they felt like making a change. It was becoming more and more apparent that baseball was becoming a world of haves and have-nots. While that had always been true to a certain extent, the division was becoming more and more pronounced. With the rush to free agency, players were going to where the money was, and the clubs that couldn't come up with the money would not get the high-caliber players. They would have to depend on promising youngsters who would develop into high-caliber players and then move on. In the American League, for example, the Minnesota Twins drew 921,186, which once upon a time would have been a respective figure. But in the same league, the California Angels drew just over 3 times that many, and the discrepancy was even greater when it came to the salaries of the two clubs were paying. The average salary of a Minnesota player, according to a Players Association report, was $67,335 a year. For the Angels, the average salary was $423,403, more than 6 times the Minnesota figure. This was important because these two clubs were competing with each other for a single championship. In the ballparks, however, there were unusual things happening right from the start of the season that generated fan interest. In spite of the season opening under somewhat less than ideal weather conditions, 6 Major League Cubs were snowed out on opening day, and conditions in Chicago were such that the Red Sox, rather than sit around for the White Sox to get their park in shape, took off and went back to their spring training base in Winter Haven, Florida, for some workouts. If it was cold and snowy for some clubs, it was delightful hot for the Atlanta Braves. In fact, no club had ever been hotter coming out of the gate, with the Braves winning their first 13 games. Every one of those victories turned out to be important, too, because when the season ended, the Braves had beaten out the Dodgers in the National League West by a margin of just a single game. The truth is that tight pennant races were the perfect antidote to what baseball people feared would be a backlash of resentment from the strike of the previous year. But it's tough to stay angry when your heroes are in a pennant race. In the National League, the Cardinals won by only 3 games over the Phillies, the same margin that California won in the American League West. In the American League East, Milwaukee edged Baltimore by a single game. And in the National League West, not only did the Braves and Dodgers finish a game apart, but third place San Francisco was only 2 games out. The Dodgers and Giants managed to get as close as they did to the Braves, incidentally, because Atlanta overlooked the old adage that a man's wigwam is his castle. With the club on a roll and attendance up, the Braves decided to make room for more seats by removing from the left field bleachers the teepee of their mascot, Chief Nakahoma. The team promptly lost 15 of their next 16, including 8 straight to the Dodgers, before fan pressure caused the teepee to be replaced. The excitement of the race carried on into postseason play. In the American League playoff, Milwaukee, down 2 games to California at the start, trailing in the 6th inning of Game 5, came back to win. In the National League, the Cardinals swept the Braves, but the World Series went 7 games, and the Cardinals, who were behind 3-1 when they came to bat in the 6th inning, went on to beat Milwaukee for the championship. The umpires, the forgotten men in baseball's boom, were finally recognized in that most vital area. the contract. Salaries for men in blue went up 40 to 60%, and pension benefits 100%. It didn't lessen the booing for the second guessing, but it did make them both a little easier to live with. The cards in this set, super action cards filled with color action shots of 40 of the game's top stars, highlight this set. Preceding each of these is the player's regular card. The group includes Jim Palmer, Mike Schmidt, Reggie Jackson, Johnny Bench, Steve Carlton, Rod Carew, Carl Yastrzemski, and Pete Rose, plus a host of others. The future stars include Cal Ripken Jr., Steve Sachs, and Kent Herbeck. They also appear in the traded series of 132 cards. Ripken, which is number 98T, and Sachs 103T, and Herbeck 44T, and the regular set is 792 cards. So there we have it. That is the complete set for the 1982 Topps, 792 cards, and I'm gonna disembark from my tripod. I know Kevin showed his. This is my tripod that I use. So this is what I can move out of the way when I do disembark. That's what I call it. When I disembark my phone from my tripod, and I will leave it plugged in for now. But we will get ready to go through and highlight the cards in this baseball card set. So these are the 1982 baseball cards. As we go through, like I always do, I'll just shout out more of the cards that maybe as we get to these newer years, more people will have heard of these players. So Steve Carlton, of course, Hall of Famer, Tim Raines, Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan, Fernando Valenzuela. All right. So there's, I guess, when they put it in action, I guess they say it's an in-action type shot for the most part. You can see the in action on the bottom of card number 10 there with Ron Guidry. Right next to, I guess, his regular card there. I wonder if that's how they do it. We'll see as the set progresses. I'm not too familiar with this set. I was in the Navy at this time. This was when I was, in 1982, I was transitioning from Norfolk, Virginia. Spent the summer out of the military and then re-enlisted and then was stationed in San Diego, California. So in the fall of 1982, I was in San Diego, California. In case Kevin's listening. I think it looks like he is. That's when I was in sunny San Diego, California. 1982 to 1986. Seattle Mariners, Jim Beattie. Future stars for the Baltimore Orioles. There we go. There's Cal Ripken Jr.'s rookie card, 1982, of course. I do have that rookie card of Cal Ripken Jr. Of course, everybody probably figured I did. San Diego Padres, John Luria. Tom Seaver with the Reds. Astros McGee, Joe Sambito with the Astros. Right. Hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday, Hump Day for those that are working. I know a lot of people might be home. I figured since a lot of people are home, maybe more people would be on my stream, but that's okay. We're bouncing up. I think we were up as far as 8, 7, 6. Don't forget to give me my thumbs up if you can, if you remember to do that. Appreciate that. Rick Cerrone with the Yankees. Mike Cubbage. Could you imagine if he played for the Chicago Cubs and his name was Mike Cubbage? Sorry, I know Kevin tries to throw in some humor sometimes with, there's Buddy Bell, ringing my bell. Larry Anderson with the Seattle Mariners. By the way, I am wearing my Topps baseball card t-shirt. And I do wear my 1981 through 1986. So I'll be wearing this baseball cap to finish off. So you'll see when I show you the baseball cap later that it has the same emblem that is on these cards that we'll be going through for the Seattle Mariners. It's the 1981 to 1986 emblem era. I'd like to eventually get the different ball caps they have for the different years in the Seattle Mariners and how their emblem changed through the years. Same with a lot of the teams. Sometimes every so many years they'll change their logo. Kevin says he loves the humor. That's why we're supposed to have fun in these channels, right? Gotta have fun. Especially when you see, there's Tommy John, New York Yankees. Tommy John surgery for pitcher's arms. That's where they came up with that term. Tommy John was the first one to have that surgery. Rennie Stennant. Okay, it looks like maybe they do put them together. You can see the Orioles' Jim Palmer on the left there. And then right next to that, card number 81, you see his action card. So I won't mention that anymore, but it looks like that's the way they match up the action cards for the players. All right. Nolan Ryan with the Houston Astros. Ozzie Smith with the San Diego Padres. Kevin's card collecting. Terry Bowling with the Seattle Mariners. Mike Schmidt with the Philadelphia Phillies. In conjunction with his action card there. All right. Enrique Romo with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Eric and John Jabs. All right. Finished through the first 100 cards in the set. Moving now on to the next ones. There we go. Carlton Fisk. Billy Sample. Billy Sample with the Rangers. I wonder how many times they had to sample him. That was kind of lame, I know. Gaylord Perry with the Atlanta Braves. Even when he was still active pitching and stuff, you could see all that gray in his hair and stuff. 3-card collectors is in the house. Thanks for hopping in there, Caleb. Appreciate you being here. Danny Goodwin with the Twins. Julio Cruz with the Mariners. There's our first checklist card there. First checklist card. Lonnie Smith with the Philadelphia Phillies. Kendall Brown, hey, 3-card. I had to reorganize my cards last night and get a 5,000 count box out. I had almost filled a 3,300 count box with my different 2020 cards, base sets, and some of the higher end rookies. Got to reorganize I'm collecting more 2020s this year than I did 2019s last year. But it's just fun to try and see if I can complete some of the subsets. I do, when the complete sets come out, I do buy a complete set each year. I have done that the last 10 years for the most part. I'm still trying, well, only because they're harder to find and some of them are kind of pricey. Trying to find a 2011 top set and a 2014 tops complete set. Once I get those two, then I will have quite a few of the 2000s under the books. There's Steve Garvey in action and his base card basically. All right. J.R. Richard with the Houston Astros. There you go, Astros McGee. Your Houston Astros from back in the day. Paul Molitor with the Milwaukee Brewers. George Brett, regular card and an action card. Bobby Mercer with the Yankees. Now we're up into the 200s. We're about 1/4 of the way through this set here. Hold on a second, see if I can adjust that. My background got, whenever I pulled the book out here and put it here, it kind of shifts all my background stuff around there, and I have to readjust it usually after I'm done. I don't have it permanently affixed there. They're just all laid into place, so if I do hit them wrong, they do start falling and tumbling all over the place. One of these days I'll be able to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out if I can get a good brake mat one of these days to just put on my table here so it looks a lot nicer. But at the same time, trying to keep it clean. I might want to try and put a plastic covering over it so it keeps it nice, so that if need be, I can always clean and wipe off the plastic covering to keep the brake mat looking nice. There's a Bucky Dent in action card. Means 240 must have been his regular card up there. Yep, there we go, Bucky Dent up there, number 240. There we go, Fred Lynn with the Angels. Tug McGraw with the Philadelphia Phillies. Tim Flannery with the San Diego Padres. Here we go. We got Dearman 2019 there. Kevin's card collecting and more. Astros McGee. I don't know who has the Dodgers for sure. Pedro Guerrero. Who's the Dodgers fans out there? Jorge Bell. Tony Perez with his action card. Bo Diaz with the Indians. Recognizing more and more of these players from when I used to follow baseball. Even when I was in the military, I was still they would show us baseball games every once in a while on the ship's TV. We would get movies in, we would get different shows. when they did have the capability to do that in our cruise berthing areas with TVs piped in through the ship's network. So Kurt Bakwa. I don't know for sure. I can't remember how to say his name for sure. Probably saying it all wrong. Bob Ojeda with the Red Sox. Bump Wills with the Rangers. Terry Poole with the Astros. Astros McGee. Ben Ogilvie with the Brewers. Gary Templeton with the Cardinals. Sparky Lau with the Phillies. Brian Allard with the Seattle Mariners. All right. Reggie Jackson. There you go, Steve Trout. Steve Trout with the White Sox. Emil Larson, hi from Sweden. Thanks for hopping in here with us, Emil. Appreciate you being here. How are things going in Sweden over there? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Don Sutton with the Houston Astros and his action card there. In case you're wondering, we are a baseball collecting community here. But you are more than welcome to hop in. Sally Lloyd is here. Oh no, we're getting the Europeans in here. We got Emil Larson from Sweden and Sally Lloyd from the United Kingdom. Missed the start. I got phone calls. That's okay there, Sally. Nice to have you joining with us today. When we are done, I will go over my rookie card that I got from a friend of mine that sent it to me. My Yusei Kikuchi 1 of 1. I love your videos. Why, thank you there, Emil. I will make sure and double check, but I'm pretty sure maybe I'm subscribed to you. But if you've watched my videos and left comments, that would be awesome, because then I've responded and probably became a subscriber of yours. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do. And then turn on that bell notification so you get notified when I do upload new information. I do my Bible reading videos that post up every morning at 5 a.m. Oh, there's a Seattle Mariners batting and pitching leaders. Oriello Rodriguez. Don Robinson with the Pittsburgh Pirates. There we go. Pete Rose with the Philadelphia Phillies All-Star card. Dave Lopes, Mike Schmidt, Dave Concepcion, Andre Dawson, George Foster, Bruce Sutter, Tom Seaver. Most of you guys probably recognize these names. Fernando Valenzuela, Gary Carter. There we go. Gary Carter, catcher. Shout out to Carter's kids. Dave Parker. All right. Getting closer to our halfway mark here. When we get up to the 400 card number range, we'll be about halfway through this set. So, wow, whoa, I just noticed we're up to double digits. We got 12 people in the stream here. Let's keep rolling through here. 361. What do we got in here? Doyle Alexander. Bill Madlock with the Pittsburgh Pirates. There you go. San Diego Padres batting and pitching leaders. Jerry Don Gleaton with the Seattle Mariners. Alex Trevino with the Mets. Dusty Baker with the dot. Lucky's in the house. Hello, Donald, Kevin, Sally, Emil, Kendall, and 3 cards. Hope everyone is doing well. We are lucky. Thanks for joining in with us today. Appreciate that very much. Maybe my numbers are going up because of all the social distancing, and if you don't have to work, don't go to work. If you're not working, stay at home. Joe Simpson with the Seattle Mariners. All right. George Vukovic. Eddie Murray with the Baltimore Orioles. Almost to our halfway mark. There's another checklist card. Al Harabowski with the Braves. Right. Kent Brett with the Royals. Johnny Bench. There we go with the Johnny Bench action card. We are just past the halfway mark of our set here. Danny Boone with the Padres. Nick Rochelle with the Yankees. Dickie Thon with the Astros. Ron Say regular and action card there. Dan Meyer with the Seattle Mariners. Cool. Texas Rangers Future Stars. Bruce Benedict with the Braves. Batting and pitching leaders with the Orioles. Johnny Bench had a cheeky smile. Mike Scott, there you go. Vita Blue, regular card and action card there. John Wathan with the Royals. All right. Rolling through the set here as we forge forward. Robin Yount with the Brewers. Jeff Burrows with the Seattle Mariners. Darryl Porter, regular card and action card. Tigers, Cubbies, Boston Red Sox, Tom Bergmeyer. Shout out to Sally Lloyd. Astros, Art Owl, Astros McGee. Pittsburgh Pirates, Willie Montanez. Shout out to Eric and John Jabs. Almost sounds like the mailman zipping around the neighborhood outside. Can almost tell the sound of the mail truck zipping through the neighborhood. That's about right. What's today? Wednesday, midweek. Mail volumes aren't as bad. But lately, I guess they've been keeping busy because of everything that's gone on. People are ordering more stuff through the mail and through Amazon. Hubie Brooks with the Mets. Johnny Grubb, Johnny Grubb with the Rangers. There we go. Rod Carew, regular card and an action card there. Fitzy 23 Sports Cards is in the house. Wow, we're up to 13. This is the largest group I've had in a long time. Do appreciate everybody that's here. For those new that just hopped on, don't forget to give me my thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. I would appreciate that very, very much. I'm getting closer. I don't know if I can make get my first payment from YouTube this month, or I might have to wait till April. But no matter. It's fun doing what I'm doing. I don't earn that much each day, but do appreciate everybody that does come in and help support my channel. One of these days or one of these months, I know I'll get my first payment from YouTube. And then I will kind of feel I've accomplished something. Fitzy Sports Cards. I need 7 on board their bus to get to 100. Let's see if we can help Fitzy 23 Sports Cards out. If nobody in the channel has visited them yet, go ahead and hop on board their bus if you can. I'm sure they would appreciate that so much. Rooting for you there, Fitzy. You'll grow. Just keep creating content. I can't even remember. You create videos, don't you? Just create videos, and that's what I did when I first started last end of March, April time frame of last year was when I started my YouTube channel. So it can be done in less than a year if you really spend a lot of time with it. If you don't have as much time, it just take a little bit longer. But don't forget that YouTube goes 365 days back. 3-card collector, you need 6. Super short print cards, you need 5. Thanks, 3-card. I'm 3 from 200, says super short print card breaks. That's right. Hop on board Jonathan's bus also, okay? Super short print card breaks is trying to get to 200. So if everybody helps each other out in the channels, you guys will be moving up before you know it. Oh, started missing all these all-star cards. Well, everybody knows if they're on the all-star team, you know most of their names. Jack Morris, Goose Gossage. All right. Almost to our 3/4 of the way through the 1982 tops. Willie Randolph in action. So I'm supposed to get a package tomorrow, Thursday, for Friday, and I'm supposed to get another package Friday for Saturday's mail call. So pretty much, most likely, I should have had a package every day for family mail call this week. Do appreciate that. Helping to fill things in for me, for giving me content to do on my channel. Raleigh Fingers, regular card there, and an in-action card on the mount, ready for delivery. Al Oliver and his action card. There we go. We are 3/4 of the way through this set. Bob Glasso with the Seattle Mariners. Was not really following the Mariners back in this day. Again, like I said, I was in the military and keeping pretty busy at that time. Unfortunately, I did not have much time for baseball, except for what we heard with little news and Armed Forces TV, where they would give us updates and highlights from baseball games for sports and different news that was taking place in the world. Ricky Henderson with the Oakland Athletics. Oops. Why did I get all... Oops, sorry about that. Oh my word. Almost lost my... Dropped my phone there. Oh wait. Gotta go this way. That's where I was off there a little bit. Sorry about that. Cards in my car with our Posada. Hey there, Lucky. Thanks, Robert. How you doing, sir? Ken Griffey Sr. There's Griffey's dad playing for the Cincinnati Reds back in the day. Now you can see, too, why Griffey wanted to play for Cincinnati, because his dad played for Cincinnati. And then his dad played for Seattle, and then we know the whole story there. But Ken Griffey Jr. did do it the right way. He came back and finished his career with the Seattle Mariners, where he did start. Brian Clark with the Seattle Mariners, just like Ichiro did. Ichiro started with the Mariners, played for quite a few years. Armed Forces Radio in Korea had a lot of baseball games. TV, not very often. Yes, you will get it on the radio, that's for sure. Especially Armed Forces TV. Sometimes they would allow us to access that on our radios at sea. But definitely when we were in port, we could turn on Armed Forces TV, radio and listen to baseball games. And it was fun, even though was not as fun as watching it on TV. But it was better than not having access to sports at all. Then when I was in the Navy from 1989 to 1996, they did have a few cable channels on the base that we could get some baseball, and that's when I started watching Seattle, because they would have Seattle and Los Angeles and San Francisco. A lot of the West Coast teams would be the ones that they would broadcast. They would do some Yankees and Mets and some of the East Coast sometimes, especially if the West Coast teams were playing them. But yeah, always fun through the years to keep in touch with the sport that you love, baseball. Right. Harold Baines with the Chicago White Sox. Phil Garner with the Astros. Number again, 792 cards in the base set here. I think they kept this number of cards in their set for a very long time, because I know the 1984 set also had 792 cards. Of course I would know that, because I'm a big 84 collector. Probably along with doing the 84, I'll probably go through and highlight some of my different 84 products through the years. There we go, George Foster with the Reds and his in-action photo. Gene Richards with the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting. Mickey Rivers with the Rangers. Don Money, the Money Man with the Brewers. Denny Martinez with the Orioles. Del Unser with the Phillies. Greg Lazinski with the White Sox. Before that, he was with the Philadelphia Phillies. Jerry Narron with the Mariners. There we go. Willie Stargell, his regular card and in-action card. Oh, wow. 792 makes it even on the pages here, too. So let me just peek real quick here. Yeah, and then after the 792 card base set, we do have the Topps traded set that they do put in the book here. So we will also go through the Topps traded set, finish that group off. Amos Otis and his in-action card. There's another Gary Carter, Hall of Famer, with the Expos. Sexto Liscano. Mike Ivy with the Astros. Dick Drago with the Seattle Mariners. Jim Rice with the Red Sox. There's Joe Morgan and his action card also. Rick Honeycutt with the Rangers. And our last page of the base set for Topps 1982. Bill Buckner with the Cubs. Oops, one more card there. Go over all the way to the end, Blondell. No skipping. Sure, somebody would have said something. You missed a card. Richie Zisk with the Mariners. Goose Gossage with the Yankees and his action card. Bert Campaneris with the Angels. Funny story there. I used to know somebody that came to our church. His name was John Denny, but he was not that Cleveland Indians, that's for sure, player. Just had the same name, John Denny. Jay Johnstone with the Dodgers there. Pete Rose with the Phillies. Grant Jackson with the Expos. Along with Pete Rose's action card on the next row here. And the last cards in this set here. Then we'll go on to the Topps traded set, which is definitely a much smaller set. There we go. Frank Tanana with the Red Sox is the last card in the base set. And now we'll move into the shorter set here. And this, the Topps traded. And Topps traded for 1982 series. These all end with the letter T for the Topps traded. So this was toward the end of the season when they were traded around to the teams. Ross Baumgartner, Steve Bedrosian, Mark Bellinger, Kurt Bakova, Larry Boa with the Chicago Cubs. He used to be on. Larry Boa was a shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies at one time. Bob Boone with the Angels. Tom Bronowski with the Twins. Almost sounds like a football player name. Is there a Bronowski that played football? Maybe it was him. I don't know for sure. I'm not big on football. Bill Caudell with the Mariners. Oh, now I know I'm off on my end of the page because it didn't have a top row. All right. Top of this page, Jim Essien with the Mariners. Ed Farmer with the Phillies. Shout out to Dearman 2019. Ken Griffey Sr. with the New York Yankees. So I guess he was with the Cincinnati Reds and then went to the New York Yankees. Kent Herbeck with the Twins. Reggie Jackson with the Angels. Ron Jackson with the Angels. Jay Johnstone with the Cubs. Randy Johnson. There we go. There's the Randy Johnson card with the... Or no, that's not the same Randy Johnson either, is it? I can't remember. Lamar Jackson with the Cubs. Or with the Rangers. Fergie Jenkins with the Cubs. Astros, Ray Knight. Wayne Krenchicki with the Reds. Mike Krukow with the Phillies. Sixto Lescano with the Padres. Right. I believe it's a 135 card set. 132 card set. Just got corrected myself when I turned the page. Should have just waited. Yeah, that was different Randy Johnson. Not the same one we were thinking of. Used to be on the Mariners. Went to the Arizona Diamondbacks. I don't know if the Randy Johnson was in baseball yet here. No, he wouldn't have been. This is 1982. Johnson was in 1989, the Randy Johnson we all know and love. Joe Nolan with the Orioles. Gaylord Perry, and back in the day when he was with the Seattle Mariners. Gaylord Perry pitched for the Mariners for a little bit. Not too long. There we go. That's the all-famous 98 Topps traded Baltimore Orioles. Well, he wasn't traded or anything, but he that was his rookie year. That's why I think they put him in the set here. But that's his famous, more expensive card that you can get when you get it. So remember that it only comes in the Topps traded set. So you'd pretty much have to just buy a Topps traded set, and as long as it's an unopened Topps traded set, it would have the Cal Ripken Jr. in it. That's why I sometimes pay more for that small 132 card set. The traded set has quite a few star players. Yes, it does. All right. So our last page, and then we will finish off our 1982 Topps. Almost finished here. And that gives me an hour to do the rest of our content we have to work on, which I think is plenty of time. I don't think it'll take me too long to go through that blaster box and Ethan's package that he sent me, or that I bought from him. Again, that's just some items I bought for my PC to work on completing my sets from 2019 and 2020. It's always, I think, a challenge to complete the subsets in a baseball card set. All right, last few cards here. Bump Wills with the Cubs. Butch Weiniger with the Yankees. And last but not least is our checklist card. Boom. So there we go. So our preview for next week's set, of course, is the 1983 Topps set. 1983 Topps will be next week for our Wednesday Topps baseball card video series for 1983. Getting 1 week closer to... So this is the hat I'm wearing in honor of the set we're going through. That's the Mariners throwback emblem from the 1981 through 1986 era. Be right back. Gotta make some coffee. No problem. I got a couple minute break, or not a couple minute break, but I will take a second here to kind of go over things. Put this here real quick. You can kind of see my break table and my different stuff I have there. This will give me a minute to put my monster book away, move it off the break table, and try and arrange anything I need to do here to get ready for the next phase. The next phase of our content for today. Man, that book is so big and heavy. It's either getting big and heavy or I'm getting weaker each day. No. I would never admit to that. I would never admit to that at all. But life is as life is. No. I will, as soon as I get things set up here, I will turn the camera back around and put it back on the break table here. I will put front and center here and just go over it real quick. And that will be my Yusei Kikuchi printing plate, in case those that didn't see it earlier when I showed it. Okay, and get Ethan's package here ready to open that up and go through some of the things I got from my personal collection here. Oops, did I bump that? I probably did, or it probably slipped. Oh, I see, it slipped. Sorry if you were looking sideways there for a second. Let me get my break table ready. I think I've got it all lined up here. Of course, let's see, Lucky said the traded set has quite a few stars. Yes. And then after that, Lucky said he's got to go make some coffee so he can stay awake. I think he worked last night. I know he works a late shift. Get this lined up here real quick. So of course I'm going to I'll talk about my printing plate just briefly here. We will open up Ethan's package here, and then we will get into, we'll just kind of keep an eye on our time here, and we will go through and open up a Topps Heritage 2020 Topps Heritage Baseball Trading Cards. All right, and we will see how things roll along. If we get it done at a pretty good pace, I may open up another product, but we will see. At least the one for sure. Again, I got about an hour before I gotta eat some lunch and get ready to go to my doctor's appointment. Nothing pressing or nothing to worry about and stuff. This is just a follow-up for I haven't, usually every 6 months now they want to see me in regards to my diabetes to see how I'm doing. I'm pre-diabetic. I'm not anything in any critical that I think, but I do take metformin, and they do watch my kidneys and different things on that nature, but I feel I'm doing fine. I'm not in worry of anything wrong from there. Back now, I did indeed work from 3:30 to 1 p.m. Okay, all right, so you just got home from work. Do you got to go to work in the morning again? Probably. All right, so real quick, I'll just go over this one real quick here. I'll hold it in my hand. I just wanted to set it there while we were getting things rolling here. This is my Yusei Kikuchi printing plate that I did get that somebody sent me. Kevin's card Kevin's card collecting and more. I got a Paul Goldschmidt printing plate. They are a special thing to own, that's for sure. Yeah, it is. This was cool when my friend had told me he was going to send it from Seattle. So, don't worry, I sprayed it with antiseptic when I got it. No, just teasing. But that was silly, wasn't it? But yeah, the coolest thing I think is the back of the card here, where it shows the full color, but you can see the one of one down here. The one of one down here. It is from the 2019 Panini Playoff product that Panini produced last year. I don't remember getting any of those, but I did get a whole bunch of rookie cards from different people throughout the year. So, but I just wanted to kind of show you that real quick. For now, I'll just kind of leave that set right there for now. And then when I need the display there, I will go ahead and pull that out. But we're going to go ahead and get into Ethan's family mail call package here. We will do this first, and then we will break into the product. Okay? Okay, let's see here. I think I got that open enough. Oh yeah, it's open enough. All right, so let's see what I did get from Ethan here. All right, so we will go through and see what we do have for product in here. Again, this is from Ethan Lamb, Ethan's Elvis Covers and More. The envelope is empty. I will set that off to the side so when I put his cards here, I will remember for sure where that came from. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go through this one first. It does put it in one of those, what I call sometimes the super big team bags, the oversized ones. As you can see, he put quite a bit of product in there. So that is kind of cool. I'm going to just briefly take off my head to let my head cool off. Let me get a sip of water here real quick. Uh-oh, what happened to our Prasada? He retracted a message. That's okay. Laugh out loud. He must have put something on there that I prefer not to be in there. I don't know. So let's see what we do. Oh, we got... Ooh. Got a Mariner rookie card on the bottom there. I kind of saw the sneak peek. But I know he does... So he does send extra cards too, which I'm not going to open up all these, but we got a Domingo Santana and a Marcos Gonzalez with the Seattle Mariners. I think he doubles up sometimes. Yeah, and I don't want to really open up all these packs, but we got a rookie debut here for Kikuchi. I think I got that one, but you know what? I always like to get doubles. Always like to get doubles. So, we got the rookie debut. Oh, we got that D. Gordon short print, the sparkly one. The sparkly one. Then we've got the Ryan Healy, Seattle Mariners. Nelson Cruz, Seattle Mariners. Artisans. The Artisans version of that one. That is cool. I will go through and separate and put all these where they need to go there later. I think that was just the two, yeah. Yeah, I probably would have did that. That way I could show the fronts and the... So that's the Domingo Santana and the Marco Gonzalez. Then we got a Ken Griffey Jr. here. It's always nice getting extra Ken Griffey Jr.'s, some of the older ones. This was from 1992 with the King Dome on the back of the card here. Then we've got the 7 home runs, 1994 home run derby champ, Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, there we go. So now we got a show... Oh, these are... Okay, I see what he did here. So he put all these 85 cards, it looks like, in a sleeve here. He knows I'm working on my 85 set, and I think I might have collabed together with him to let him know which ones I needed if he had some extras. So we did get a Shohei Ohtani, a Matt Thaiss rookie card, Zach Gallion rookie card, Wilson Contreras. So these again are, oh, these are the 2020 tops. Yeah, these are, oh, that's right. These are the 2020 tops. That's right. Not 19. So 1985 throwbacks. Alex Bregman, Whit Merrifield, Clayton Kershaw, Christian Yelich, Darryl Strawberry, Ramon Laureano, and Bryce Harper. So that is cool to get those. So yeah, between 2019 and 2020, I was going through and telling him which cards I needed, and I think that's why he sent me some. I think these might be some Bryce Harpers and some other cards here. Tater Two-Step, 4 and 10. There's a Bryce Harper turkey card. Oh, there's another Tampa Bay Rays. There's another Bryce Harper Daring Denial. I don't know if I have that one. Down and Out, because I know he, at the time, I got some come from Kevin, so I didn't know for sure. off the top of my head what was coming in from Kevin, but it doesn't hurt to have extras. That way when I'm done completing my set, I will probably work on getting some of these extras for these different sets into other people's hands also. So let me throw that turkey card separate there for now. And let me put this other 85 in here with these 85s. There, keep all the 85s together there. And the Rice Hoskins together there. Let's see, what do I got here? The Decade's Best Jacob deGrom. Can't remember. I might not have that one yet. Let me get a sleeve for the turkey card here. Just to put that Harper in a sleeve for now. Then, of course, I think I bought this one from him, the Ty Cobb for the Topps Choice. All right. And then, oh yes, I don't think I have Clayton Kershaw's that I remember. And then, of course, the Justice Sheffield. This will go in my 84 collection for now. This is a shorter print one on that one, 286 to 299. Okay. And then the rookie medallion card, the Clayton Kershaw. That is cool look. I like that year there. That's the they should say on the back here what year that their rookie card is, but obviously it's his rookie card for Clayton Kershaw. Okay, so that is cool there, Ethan. I do appreciate that. Put that up there for now for my rookie medallion collection, and of course my Seattle Mariner here. Let me set these aside for now. I'll go through these after the stream and put them into my separations where they go for my PC. Next is this other team bag here. And after I finish going through this one here, I think I might have a few more of those rookie medallion cards. That's one of my big collections from this year I'm trying to work on. It is harder to find one of them because you only get them one per blaster box. So I do have, I think, 5 blaster boxes to go through to try and find some more. But there we go. We've got Ichiro there in this one. This is the Topps Choice Ichiro, and I don't know for sure, but I'll double check when I put it into my separation. Nolan Arenado, right? Yep. Topps Chrome, card number 29. Tom Glavine here. I think I got some Tom Glavines probably. And I think I got a couple of short prints here, possibly coming up. But these are some Decade's Best, I believe. The Chromes for the set. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then some Mojo cards for Edgar Martinez, Byron Buxton, and Corbin Martin. So these will definitely get separated out later. I believe these are some short prints, if I remember right. Yeah, this is an 84. This is an SP variation for Vladimir Guerrero. This is Vladdy Daddy. This is the Vladdy Daddy one. So that one is cool. We got Vladdy Daddy there, and then we got another Paul Goldschmidt. We got the Ty Cub die cut. Okay. Then, of course, a Justice Sheffield rookie card. 84 Mojo again. So I will have a lot more Mojos to add into my collection for that one. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. Seattle Mariner. That one's a nice one. I think this one was from 2019 Topps. This was last year from Topps Stadium Club. This is a relic card for Gene Segura. Gene Segura with the Seattle Mariners. All right. And then we've got, I think some. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah. This is the Sammy Sosa rookie card here. I think I've got. Yeah. Got a couple. I ordered some more of these larger fitting ones. Let me see if. Let's see. Not that one. Let me try this one here. I think this one here might fit it best. Yeah. There we go. So a Sammy Sosa rookie card medallion. I think that's 2 more that I don't have for my collection for that. Oops. I knew Clayton Kershaw was going to drop down. You know what you say? Yusei Kikuchi. I'm going to set you off to the side here for now. So I can display these guys like this. These rookie cards here. But I was able to get this one here. The Felix Hernandez. Trying to remember exactly what they say for that one. What is it? TTR FH4. Okay, so the club record is 7 by Mark Langston, but Felix is Seattle's only pitcher to fan 6 straight hitters twice, and he did it most recently on August 15th, 2016. Okay, 2 times 6 Ks in a row. I see what it says now. 2 times 6 Ks in a row. This is card number 17 of 18 in this short print. Couldn't resist that one, that's for sure. And then a bunch more turkey cards. So I should be getting pretty close to finishing my turkey card collection there. Look at that, Don. You've got your mojo. My mojo. This one here is a nice card, that's for sure. Let me put that in front of the Vladdy Daddy here for now. The Felix Hernandez. And then, of course, some more turkey cards here. Trying to finish my turkey card collection. I'm getting pretty close, I think. Rendon, Meadows, Pete Alonso, Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, Alex Bregman, and Nick Makarkas. Okay. So that is very cool there. Thank you very much there, Ethan, for collabing together with me on that. Some were a sale, and then I ended up collabing together with him. See if he had some cards that I could purchase off of him to work on completing my sets. So that is pretty much what I did there. So this is cool. I have two rookie medallion cards that I don't already have. So that gets me closer to working on completing that set there. I got this black Justice Sheffield, which is 286 out of 299 serialized. So that is a cool 84 card there. And then, of course, the Felix Hernandez. 2 times 6 Ks in a row. Just had to look at it for a second there, Bombal, to know what it said. And then, of course, the Vladimir Guerrero Sr. short print card for 2020 Topps. So I'm going to set these off to the side here also. Thank you so much there, Ethan, for helping me with that. Add this short print here. Oh, that'll go up in the 2020 box here. And actually, let me get that into a top loader real quick. And then we'll get into our Topps 2020 Heritage Blaster Box. Okay. Finish that before my 12:30 cutoff, which I think we can do. Right. So put that Laddie Daddies aside for now, the short print. And then let's get into our Topps Blaster Box here. Okay, everybody still here? Apex cards. We've got 8 people in the stream. Some people are leaving. But let's go ahead and open up this 2020 Blaster Box for Topps Heritage. Okay. Score the top of the box here so it's easy to rip it open. Get the plastic off of the box. Let's see if we can pull any heat out of this blaster box for Topps 2020 Heritage. Haven't seen too many big things out of here unless you get a hobby box, but a little bit out of my price range for that type of product. But again, for those that don't know for sure, sorry about that. We do get 7 packs plus 1 extra pack. Basically, you get 8 packs with 72 trading cards. Okay. So I think somewhere, doesn't it say 9 cards per pack, 72 cards per box? Unless, of course, you get a special insert. Then you will get less cards. But that's okay. It's worth it to get less cards if you get a hit. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and set these Topps Heritage packs right here. I will put them kind of in the center for now. Let me close up this box here real quick. Put it in the background here. So you can see that's the product we are opening up here. And then let me set these off right here so you can see the stack of cards as we go through it. So without further ado, we're going to get into these 8 packs of cards and see if we can find some short print action cards or inserts within these, and we will see what we find. Remember, again, anything 400 and above is short print. So let's see what we got here. All right. So Anibal Sanchez with the Nationals. Adam Engel with the White Sox. Hold on, I gotta move these over here. There we go. That way I got more space to hold my cards in the screen. Adam Engel with the White Sox. Starlin Castro with the Marlins. Marcus Semien with the Athletics. Sam Coonrod with the Giants. Mike Fultonwitz with the Braves. Jesse Winkler with the Reds. There we go. 2019 World Series celebration. Washington Nationals finished the fight. And then the San Diego Padres, Manny Margot. Okay. So let's see, what do we got here on the back for any short prints? No short prints. Okay, no action cards. I think the action cards is just a shorter version, a shorter print version of the short prints. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of what I've seen. I usually only see the action shots on the 400 cards, the short print cards. Walking around to it being empty. Don't know what that was. But let's continue down through this. This is pack number 2. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. with the Blue Jays. Carlos Correa with the Astros. Vince Velasquez with the Phillies. Shohei Ohtani with the Angels. Oh, there we go. There's the Chris Bryant scratch-off game card. All right. Kind of go over that a little bit here. A little game you can kind of play with your friends if you want. All right. Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly. Jacob Stallings, Pittsburgh Pirates. Rockies, Ramiel Tapia. And Malik Smith with the Seattle Mariners. Okay. Set up my Mariner off to the side here. It's not a short print card. There we go. Shohei Ohtani is a short print. So far, that's the only short print we've got. Shohei Ohtani. All right. So I'll put him right up here. All right. Pack number 3. Okay. All right. Trevor Richards with the Rays. Ian Kennedy with the Royals. Joe Panik with the Mets. Game 3 of the World Series. Greinke holds Washington to 1 run. Flashbacks. Johnny Bench goes double yard in Atlanta. There we go. Flashbacks. Put that up there for a subset card. All right, 2019 Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Strasburg overpowers the Cardinals. Austin Dean, outfielder for the Marlins. Nico Goodman, shortstop for the Tigers. And Dakota Hudson, Cardinals pitcher. See if we got any short prints in this little pack here. 204. None in that one. All right, pack number 4, halfway through the box. All right, let's see. G-Man Choi with the Rays. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Joe Jimenez with the Tigers. Gregory Polanco with the Pirates. Tony Walters with the Rockies. 2019 Game 3 American League Championship Series. Cole shuts down the Yankees. Evan Longoria with the Giants. 2019 Game 6 American League Championship Series. Altuve sends the Astros to the World Series with walk-off home run. And then Thairo Estrada, second base for the Yankees. See if we have any short prints in this one. Or action. 732, 200, 3. Nope. So far, only one short print and one subset card. Pack number 5. Oh, and the Play Baseball scratch-off card for Chris Bryant, team captain. I guess because they're a subset, they'd be considered shorter print cards. I would imagine. I don't know for sure. Yadier Molina with the Cardinals. 2019 Game 4 American League Championship Series. Springer Correa powers Astros to the win. Seattle Mariners, Kyle Seager. We put Kyle Seager down here, our second Mariner out of the box. Ian Desmond with the Rockies. Roberto Osuna, pitcher for the Astros. Astros McGee, if you're still in the house. Xander Bogaerts with the Boston Red Sox. Oh, there we go. Seattle Mariner rookie stars. Austin Nola, Kyle Lewis, and Justin Dunn. Our new rookies for 2020 for Seattle Mariners. Not a short print, but that's okay. Tyler Chatwood with the Cubs. And Tyler Flowers with the Braves. Let me just check to see if we have any short print. Oh, there's a short print. Yadier Molina is a short print card. And then what do we got here? 198 to 499. Roberto Osuna is a short print card. So 2 short print cards out of that pack. All right. Moving on to pack number 6. Oh, Austin Farmer, thanks. Congrats on getting monetized. I haven't been able to do day streams in months. Thanks there, Austin. It's nice seeing you in the stream here. It sure has been a while. Appreciate you having the time to be able to hop into my live stream. Appreciate you, brother. All right. So, Dodgers, Chris Taylor, shortstop. Delino DeShields Jr. with the Texas Rangers. Marco Gonzalez, pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. He should be, hopefully, if and when they start playing this year, should be stepping up and taking Felix Hernandez's spot there. Hopefully, as one of our new and upcoming pitchers, along with Yusei Kikuchi, Julio Teheran with the Braves. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's a cool Willie Mays card there. 20 Giants seasons. Candlestick Park, San Francisco, California, 1971. Willie Mays. That is a cool card. I don't know if that's that might be a subset card. I don't know for sure, but either way, that's gone in my Hall of Fame collection anyway. Woohoo! Candlestick Park, Sanford, Willie Mays. All right. So Brian Anderson with the Miami Marlins, third baseman. George Springer with the Astros, outfielder. Edwin Diaz, pitcher for the New York Mets. And Jake Marisnick, outfielder for the Astros. Let's see, who do we get any short print cards in here or action cards? Nope, no short prints. So far we had 2 short prints in 1 pack. 3 total. Pack number 7. Okay, just watch out there, Austin. I'd rather prefer you not put that word in the chat. Okay, I know you weren't in here earlier, and I know it's been a while since you've been here. But yeah, we want to refrain from using what's going on in the country right now in the chat. All right, Austin. So I'd rather you do it, but if not, if I could have one of the moderators, please remove that if Austin doesn't retract it in a second. I know it sounds trivial, Austin, but I don't want my video to not be uploaded from YouTube just in case. So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. Could you retract that chat you have up there, Austin? Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. It's only just to be fair, I don't mind us not talking about it, but just refrain from putting the word of what the country is battling right now in the chat, and that just would be just much appreciated. Okay, I like the thought that we can do social distancing and gathering this way than gathering together in groups. So I know it sounds trivial and we shouldn't fear, we shouldn't do all this stuff. However, comma quote, since numbers are changing daily, mods can't delete other mods' comments. Oh, okay, that's good. So I appreciate you retracting that there, Austin. I really do. I do thank you being in the stream with me, but just be wary of that. I just want to try and keep it off the channel. All right. So without further ado, we got pack number 7 to go here. David Boat with the Cubs. Kenta Maeda. Oh, I see. They just use different colors sometimes. With pitcher for the Dodgers. Lance Lynn with the Rangers. Nicky Lopez with the Royals. Brandon Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays. Oops, sorry, I had it out of the screen there. 2020 Rookie Star Diamondbacks. Domingo Liba and Josh Rojas. Kevin's card collecting and his Arizona Diamondbacks there. Lurie Garcia with the White Sox. 2020 Rookie Stars with the Rangers, Nick Solak and Brock Burke. Okay, and Dominic Smith, Mets outfielder. So let's see if we have any short prints or action cards in this one. No action cards yet in this box. Nope, no short prints either. All right. So last pack magic, maybe? Last pack magic, maybe? Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Just wanted to check something. So last pack magic here. Let's see if we can get something good out of this last pack here. Doesn't looks like normal cards in this one too. Ranger Suarez with the Phillies. Luis Arez with the Twins. 2019 Game 2 National League Championship Series. Mad Max silences the Cardinals. Kenley Jansen, pitcher for the Dodgers. James Paxton, pitcher for the Yankees. There we go. Oh, this is two different rookies, isn't it? Yeah, two pitchers. 2020 rookie stars for the Diamondbacks, Alex Young and Zach Gallen. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, Kevin's Card Collecting and more. Ian Happ with the Cubs. Masahiro Tanaka with the Yankees. And Albert Pujols with the Angels. Any short prints in this one? 203, 36. There we go. Yep, James Paxton. All right, James Paxton. He used to be on the Mariners, now with the New York Yankees, is a short print card. Okay, so nothing breaking in this set, in this box. So nothing to brag about out of the Topps Heritage 2020 here. But we did get a few cards that are noteworthy, possibly, at least for me. Got the four Seattle Mariner cards. Malik Smith, outfielder for the Mariners. Kyle Seager, third baseman for the Mariners. Marco Gonzalez, pitcher for the Mariners. And the new rookie stars for the Seattle Mariners this year. Austin Nola, Kyle Lewis, and Justin Dunn. None of those were short prints. Pretty much normal cards. 94, 138, 146, 391. So did get four Mariners for my Seattle Mariners collection. These are the base cards here, which will go into my base set. I don't think any of those were short prints, but I will double check them. I don't know if they're doing many short prints in the Heritage. It's a fact, Jack. I back, you back, we back the Diamondbacks. Kevin's interjecting his humor in here too. But yeah, we got the Play Baseball scratch-off card for Chris Bryant for the Chicago Cubs. Cool looking photo of Chris Bryant there. He looks like so cool. But yeah, this one allows you to play a game with your friend. Each player should have his own scratch-off card. So what you do is you make sure you each have a scratch-off card, and then you play 9 innings of baseball. You see if you can score some runs, get some hits, and see if you can beat your friend. You should be able to, with the scratches the way they, and you just randomly scratch a spot on the card. Of course, I will just probably put this for sale up on eBay down the road. But I'd just like to go through and see if they don't really give, well, yeah, they do. There's 15 different cards in the set here. Don't know if I want to try and collect that one or not. That's weird. I guess maybe this is the first one I pulled out of Heritage. I haven't opened up a lot of Heritage. I think 2 boxes so far. I bought 4 total, so this is box number 3. Yeah, this is box number 3. But I do have some more opening day blaster boxes, and I've got some Topps 2020 Series 1 boxes to still open. So, Dave Durango is in the house. How you doing there, Dave? Nice to see you stop by today. I did poke into your stream a little bit last night, but did not stay very long. Me and the wife were kind of tired and keeping busy doing other things, getting other things done around the house. I do have a doctor's appointment here in about an hour and a half. I got to be at my doctor's office. But just wanted to try and finish my stream about no later than 12:30 so I can have some lunch before I head off to the doctor's office. Nothing major, just a general checkup and follow-up. I thought they might have called me to cancel and stuff, but could be they want to talk to me about some things. But we'll see. I did have my blood work done last Friday, so I know they got all the results. I got my last notification for one of the other blood work items I did last Friday. But yeah, these are the short prints I got here. For 400, 433, 480, and 499, which are Yadier Molina. That was a short print. Shohei Ohtani. We didn't get no action cards, but the Shohei Ohtani, number 433. The James Paxton, number 480. And then the 499 is Roberto Osuna. All right. So that's kind of neat. They put the stats in here. First year in pro ball. So he started in 2012. And his first game in the major leagues was 2015. So that would be, I guess, his rookie year. And then they give their lifetime stats on the bottom of the heritage cards. They didn't list all their stats. They wanted to leave more spot for different information they put on the cards, similar to how they did it on the 1971 set. All right, so that's what we pulled there for short prints, those four. We got this flashback 1971 card for Johnny Bench Goes Double Yard in Atlanta. All right, just gives a little bit of some stats there and what took place during the game. So that's flashbacks BF-4, the card in that set. And then this one right here is Willie Mays, outfielder, July 7th, 1971. Willie was named to the Major League Baseball All-Star Game for the 18th consecutive season at age 40. So that is a cool card to add to my Hall of Fame collection for Willie Mays after I'm done trying to see what I can collect for sets out of this series also. So that pretty much, Heritage is really cool and has some good looking cards, but not much on value. That's why I'm not a super big fan of Heritage. I do like opening a few of them to see if I can pull anything halfway decent out of them. I like getting some of my Mariner cards that I do get. I'll go through when I'm done here a little bit later and pull the rookie cards out of here and the team leaders cards. That'll go in that separation. Then the base set cards, they'll go into my sort. So I do have a 5,000 count box here that I started sorting all my 2020 products here. But yeah, so that pretty much leads everything up there. Let's see, Dave Durango, you still in the chat by chance? Dave Durango, I'll show you I highlighted this card earlier. You can go if I know a lot of people don't want replay or rewatch my stuff, but I did talk about my card I got from a friend in Seattle that he sent to me. He knows I'm a Yusei Kikuchi collector. It's one of my friends in Seattle that is kind of tied in with the Mariners a little bit, but on and off. I do see him and bump into him at the stadium when I go to the games. But he thought I would really enjoy this one-of-one printing plate for Yusei Kikuchi. So that is my first one-of-one card for Yusei Kikuchi. I have a one-of-one Cal Ripken Jr. I have a one-of-one... Oh, no, I don't think I have a one-of-one Cal Ripken Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. And I have a one-of-one of Mitch Haniger, a printing plate of Mitch Haniger that I got last year out of one of Eric Jabs' breaks on his channel. But yeah, it was cool getting this card, this one-of-one Kikuchi. So other than that, do you have, let's see, Oh, it's 3-card collectors asking for cards again. Remember what we told you about that 3 cards? That's not what the channel's really for. It's just sharing what we do in the sport and not necessarily doing cards. 3-card knows that. I don't understand why he is always asking stuff like that. Dave Durango, there he goes. Do you happen to have any Luka Doncic rookie cards I can buy? Email Dave Durango. You know what his email address is there. 3 cards, okay? That's as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be your last warning. If you keep putting that stuff in the chat, we'll just have to, I don't want to be mean to you 3 cards, but we've talked to you about this before. Okay? So with that in mind, I did fulfill my goal at least. Now maybe I might have a few minutes to try and sort some of my cards before I get into the rest of my day and try and go into the recording studios this afternoon. So I know that, yeah, but you're asking other people in the stream there are 3 cards. That's not what this is for, okay? You're timed out for 300 seconds. If you're there in the chat, just kind of keep that in mind. It's not that you're asking me, you're asking other people in the channel. If you want to do those type of transactions, you have email addresses for people. Okay? That's what the email media is for. You can conduct transactions through email. You don't have to do it in other people's streams. All right, so that's why if you look up there now, right now your messages are all deleted. And I don't mind Michael Lynch doing that because it does get annoying for people. Enjoy the content that's being presented, okay? Down the road, you can conduct business through email. That's what emails are for. And I know you can't respond to us, and I'll probably be ending my stream before you're done. Your 300 seconds time out, okay? All right, you have a 5-minute timeout, and I'll probably be ending the stream before that. So next time you come in the stream, just keep that in mind, all right, Caleb? And don't change to your other YouTube account just to come back in the stream, okay? If I'm still live when your timeout is done, you can apologize to everybody, okay? I don't like doing this to youth that come into my channel, but when you don't leave us any other choice, nothing we can do, okay? It gets annoying. Sorry if I was a little bit too trigger happy on that. I just hate when he does that kind of stuff. Hey, Michael, no, do not. That's why I like having certain people blue wrenches. There's other people that I don't trust fully with that. That's why I have the blue wrenches to the people I can trust. Okay? So don't feel bad about that at all if you were a little bit trigger happy. All right? But I just want to thank everybody for coming into the stream today. We still have about 8 people hanging out. But I'm going to get ready to turn the camera around here real quick. Say my goodbyes. If Caleb does have a chance to pop in before we do end the stream, I hope he'll come in and do the proper thing as a young person in my stream and just apologize for what he was doing, okay? That would be the proper thing to do. So let me get the camera turned around here real quick. All right, you can see I'm wearing my Topps baseball card t-shirt. This is the one you generally always wear 99% of the time, probably, when we do our Topps video series. Again, today was 1982. We've got 2 more here coming up. 1983 next week, and then on April 1st, April Fool's Day, we will be doing the Topps 1984 set, and that'll be done a little bit differently. I'm looking forward to that one. Have a little bit of fun with the 1984 Topps baseball card set. But yeah, I'll be using this through the end of the book series that we're working on, but I'm hoping to continue the Topps baseball card set, continuing on with 1987 on through. We'll just see how that ends up working out. At least I do have towards the end of April to worry about, or middle of April or so to figure that out. I wish fat packs were 5 cents today. That would be fun, right, Kendall? That would be fun. So yeah. So we'll see if 3 cards pops back in a second, and then I'll get ready to say my full goodbyes. Looks like he was timed out for 5 minutes, starting at 12:12, so 12:17. he'll be able to pop back in. Hopefully he'll apologize to everybody for his actions. Okay. So it is 12:17 on my clock. So hopefully if 3 cards is still there, he'll pop back in and just apologize to everybody. That would be the proper way to handle it and to do it. All right. So he's still there, 3 cards. We'll give you one last chance before I end the stream here. No kidding, Kendall. Could you imagine if they were, though, they wouldn't last 5 seconds on the shelf. Oh yeah, 5 cents, a fat pack. any pack for that matter, if it was for 5 cents. I think you could get a pack of 1988 tops for 5 cents. I don't even think you can find that anymore. They sell them for more than that online. But that is fun. Okay, I'm going to give 3 cards just about another minute here. Great stream, Donald. Everyone have a good afternoon. You too, Lucky. I know you got to get things going. Enjoy a little bit of your afternoon, then get some sleep. Do you go to work again at 3:30 or so in the morning tomorrow? Probably do. So as soon as I see, okay, my just to be on the safe side, I'm giving 3 cards an extra minute here. It's 12:18 now. His 300-second timeout should be done. So see if he wants to jump in real quick and apologize to everybody in the stream for his actions. And if not, we'll go ahead and get ready to end this stream. See you, Donald. Enjoyed your stream. Oh, no problem, Kendall. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off and say my goodbye. This is Don Blondahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and Collectibles. Having been live with you this day, we did enjoy our company. We enjoyed our social distancing parameters. I'm pretty sure each and every one of us were at least 6 feet apart from each other. And even though we are at a group of 10 right now, what Don's Vicky breaks his stuff says, what did I miss? Only about 2 hours worth of content there, but that's okay, Don. I know everybody's busy and stuff. Yeah, we got to be careful. We're up over 11 now for people together, but since we're distanced apart and doing social distancing, I think we could have up to hundreds of people in the chat here, and I don't think it would hurt anybody. So bye, Michael. Bye, everybody. Bye, Kevin's Card Collecting, Kendall Brown, Sally Lloyd, D-Moose 8, 3 Card Collectors, Breaks and Stuff, Lucky. I think I got everybody that I see in the chat right now. I'll catch it on the replay. Oh, no problem there, Don. Don Z, thanks for popping into the stream here. I keep trying to catch you live, but I can't figure out how I catch you live anymore. Are you doing live streams anymore? I haven't seen a lot of new content on your channel, but do appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to get ready to wrap things up, sort a few cards, go downstairs in my house, and have a lunch break before I head off to my doctor's appointment this afternoon. Okay? You guys take care and have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow morning for our baseball team history. Don't know for sure what team I'm going to choose, but it'll be one of the teams that are on my list that people in the channel asked me to do content on, and or one of the rest. All right, so we will get ready to go ahead and sign off for now. Have a great and wonderful day, and we'll see you around the channel sometime throughout the day, okay? Bye for now, and take care.